Okay, I recorded a version of this before, but I don't think I was giving... No, I just wasn't giving it my all because I was half asleep. I'm still half asleep. Terrible night last night. Only got 3 hours of sleep. I just woke up and couldn't go back to sleep. Anyway, this looks awesome. There's just the Jurassic Park logo with the Halloween theme on it. That looks very cool. But yes, new update. Let's see if... Let's just quickly scan the dinosaurs who were updated before jumping. Oh, did they change the setup? I think they did. Yeah, they definitely did. But anyway, oh, things got real dark, real fast. But let's see if I can find them. Schoolosaurus got an update, and oh boy, this dude was an MVP. Back when my alliance, I had some raid friends, and honestly, it even looks really cool. Honestly, the colors are very nice on this one. And then eventually, so they updated you. Group distracting rampage. Glad that's a thing now. And it does not have a delay, which is very nice. Tip the scales. Priority. All opponents remove all positive status effects. Target team cleanse all negative status effects. And then target opponent with most positive effects. Attack. And it has armor reduction resistance. Schoolosaurus. I cannot wait for the next legendary tournament because I actually want to use you now. I doubt you're going to be, like, the best, but I just want to experiment. And then, ooh, I forgot how ugly this thing looked. Oh, boy. What did they update to you? They got you instant defense shattering strike, and resilient group rampage, and disarming lockdown on escape. Ah, okay, I suppose you are... Okay, it doesn't attack when they try to leave, but, you know, I suppose this is a pretty meh buff. Still not that great. Antenonto, not Rex, Saurus has been... I'm going to put a orange ribbon on you. Because now... Actually, I'm going to put you on the... Because you're designed... This move is designed for the new dinosaur that's also meant for raids. So, yes, Tenontosaurus has a new ability. It also has decelerating counter. Just regular decelerating counter. I'm not sure what its stats are. Pretty sure those are, like, pretty average stats. But the fact that it can deal, like, a rampage and then a counter? Might want to keep an eye on Tenontosaurus. And I don't have Alicronax, so I can't judge it. But I can judge you. Okay, so I did see IDGT's video. At least I skimmed it. So, judging from what I remember, this dude does have a new animation, which is cool, but realistically, we can just give that to any cat animation, and it'll be just fine. Now, honestly, I hate that this exists, because, one, it's a Panthera hybrid. Panthera blythea, Byleth hybrid. Two, it's hybridizing with another cat. So, that I hate it when hybrids just hybridize with something that's pretty similar. Even though that's probably a little more realistic, this is not meant to be realistic. We're supposed to go wild, and they're giving us... Honestly, a lot of the hybrids have not been very creative lately, and this is just crossing the line even further. But that's not the most insulting part. The most insulting part is that Thylacotator is already in high demand because its other hybrid, Thylos intrepidus, recently got a buff. So, you would think I would hate this guy, right? No, this guy's actually one of my favorites in the update because that chin is just too much not to accept. I mean, yeah, the colors are just like, it's just Panthera, but even more boring. I didn't... Because, like Byleth, it looks good. And now it has a new skin. And now it can become a... Oh! You can get a Black Panther. Oh, that's so cool. I'm so mad I'll never get to unlock this. Because Ludia locked all the skins behind paywalls because this is looking like the best skin in the game. Because, again, even though I don't like that Panthera just gets to be a legendary, it is just a snow leopard, and snow leopards are cool. And a black leopard is just so even cooler. And, unfortunately, it does have a hybrid, and it does not carry over any of that with it. It's just, in no spots, just a sandy, like, pale color. But it's all forgiven, because it's got a chin. As for the other Omegas, I cannot find them. Well, I might stumble across Geosternbergia by accident, but there's no way for me to track it as of right now because I have yet to even unlock it. Segnosauruses, I don't even know where you're spawning right now. But either way, I'm just going to give all my thoughts on all of the new creatures, while I just throw up a Gigasent, because there is actually a chance I can come across Namongia, which I'm going to talk about that guy first, because I'm still not a fan of granting the title of unique to just any dinosaur. Like, Rexy as a legendary, that makes sense. Paralux as a legendary, that makes sense. Styracosaurus as a unique, nah, that doesn't sound right. But as Styracosaurus Lux as a unique, that makes sense to me. Ceratosaurus is a bit of a stretch, but I can understand it as it is a fan favorite among the franchise, despite having only 40 seconds of screen time. But then Dracovenator and Namongia. Some people have never even heard of these species before, and they're like, oh, they're unique. What's special about them? Nothing. They're just there because they wanted a unique. So just, yeah, I honestly, if they put Corythosaurus or Mamenchisaurus as a unique, I would have been all for it. But just those random dinosaurs that no one's heard of, I don't like it. But Namongia, from what I've seen, it looks good. Dracovenator is just a boring Dilophosaurus, but Namongia is able to I'm able to distribute it. I'm able to identify it differently from the other what's the name? Oviraptors. Sorry if I am going a lot. I know that's normal for me, but it's going to be extra normal for me today because 3 hours of sleep is just not healthy. Next is the Geosternbergia, which is my favorite of this update because I've been pining for non-hybrid pterosaurs that use this animation forever, and we finally got one. I would like to see some more in the future, not all Omegas. Like, we don't have one that fills in for the commons yet, and I want to see some epics and rares. Honestly, just more pterosaurs that use this animation, because we haven't had any since they were debuted. Their debut update. We haven't had any since then. So just glad to see that we finally got one, and it's one that I'm a huge fan of to begin with. So yeah, Geosternbergia, glad it's here. My only complaint is that its neck is a bit too short, which makes its profile look a tad goofy. Next, we're going to talk about the Homalocephalae. Nothing can compare to the model of Dewey, the Jurassic World Evolution, because that one's adorable, and it just has it has a unique animation from any other dinosaur in the game, not to mention it gets eaten a lot, so this one just can't compare. But it does have a uniqueness to it. One of its abilities actually has a way to stun itself. Like, it deals off massive damage to the enemy, but then it has a 25% chance to stun itself. So it's taking the deceleration that Lorianosaurus had, which was a bit of a gamble, but this one amplifies it for more of an offense. You can kill the opponent with a chance to stun yourself. It's a bit of a high-risk, high-reward situation, and I'm all for it, to handicap some of these dinosaurs so they're not insanely overpowered. I'm not even sure if the Homalocephalae is overpowered. I just know that skill that's a powerful ability with a very high risk to it, and I like it. Who's next on the list? Rativates? I think Rativates is next. So, this one it's a colorful ornithomimid. Because there's a lot of ornithomimids in this game. A lot of people are saying that this is just a recolor of the Struthiomimus, which, yeah, I guess it is. But at least it's a pretty recolor. And, honestly, well, I don't know, I can't judge it because I don't know anything about Rativates. I didn't even know what I don't even know what family it belongs to. I just know it's an ostrich mimic. I honestly forgot all of its abilities, so I can't say how OP it is, but I'm not gonna lie. I like it. It's not offending me, and it's not making me go, ooh, I'm so glad it's in the game either. Though, more Gallimimids, not a bad thing. Not really a bad thing, because these dinosaurs are pretty underrated, honestly. Next, we're going to talk about Eutyrannus. This one I'm smack in the middle of. It's not its fault. There's so many good Eutyrannus models out there. There's the one from Dewey 2, there's the one from Ark, and then Beast of the Mesozoic has a good looking one, and Beast of the Cyberzoic has one that it's basically the same thing, but it has a much cooler looking paint scheme from what I've seen from the concept art. Can't wait for that one to come out. Again, it borrows a lot of moves from previous theropods. Like, it has Ferocious Restore from Giganix. It has Roar from Mortem Rex. And it has some unique abilities after that. But it does use the T-Rex animation, which I would have preferred if it used the counterattack theropod animation like Toro. But we already have Toro in the Omega, so I guess it's okay to have it. It is basically a fluffy T-Rex, so it makes more sense for it to have the T-Rex animation than the Ceratosaurus, which shouldn't have the T-Rex animation. It should have the counterattack animation. Yeah, I like this Tyrannus. It has a nice color scheme. I cannot view its skin, though. Now we're getting to the last two, and these ones I cannot speak as positively about, because I'm not move set-wise, I like the Allura Titan. But the model is literally just an iguanodon with an axe glued to its head. That's literally it. Because Allura Titan is a very cool-looking dinosaur. And it's one of my favorite dinosaurs in Dewey. Actually, no, that's not true. It's one of my favorite Hadrosaurs in Dewey. That's what I meant to say. But this one, it's just Iguanodon with a new headgear. So, yeah, not really feeling it with that one. And Masiakasaurus, it has the raptor animation. It lost all credibility when it came out with that raptor animation. So, yeah, that one's my least favorite of the update. Unfortunately, Nomengia did not spawn, and I have no way of finding the Geosternbergia unless I just accidentally come across it, or they finally, released it in a reward, or something. There's no Omegas this week, so it's gonna be a while before I come across any of these new Omegas. But anyway, guys, I'm really gonna end it there. There's not much else to say. Yes, right. They said that they increased the dots of the Omegas, but I darted a few, and the dots look just as small as they were before, so they lied again. Yeah, Ludio's full of lies, and, yeah, I'm sleepy, so I cannot think of a proper response. Thanks for watching, guys. I will, see you next time. Good night.